viewers, and welcome to the part 3 of our new teaching series on the common money mistakes that people make. My name is Still Confidence in Me, and as usual, I am your host. Today, we want to continue in our teaching series. Last week, we looked at one of the common money mistakes that people make, and we said that not doing what you are supposed to do or not committing to doing what you're supposed to do is a money mistake that you should avoid. Today, we want to continue with another money mistake that you should avoid if you find out that you are a victim of it. So today we want to look at the mistake of not saving or ignoring the saving culture. Like Olumide Emmanuel will always say, if you are not saving, then you are not safe. You see, if you want to truly create wealth, what like they always say is created, and you can only create wealth by making sure that you save. Saving is one of the pathways that can enable you to actually create wealth. I wonder how somebody will spend everything that comes into his hand or into her hand and still want to create wealth. If you don't have any intention of creating wealth, it's understandable, so you can then spend everything you have, including your seed and your harvest. But if you want to truly create wealth, then you should avoid the money mistake of not saving. Ignoring the saving culture is a monumental money mistake that you should avoid. Money is not a function of miracle. You work out your own miracle by putting something aside from your income or from your salary. I have come to realize that people sometimes do not have money problem. I have realized that the problem a lot of people have is money management problem. I am not unaware of the fact that there is a global economic recession, and you are also aware, as I am also aware, that a lot of people are still prospering even in a global recession. For this recession reason or inflation reason, sometimes a lot of people give the excuse of the fact that the money that they earn, that their income or that their salary is not even enough to take care of their own responsibilities, not to talk of putting money aside. You see, to these people, I will always say this: it is not the money that is not enough, it is your wisdom that is not enough. Believe me, the money is not enough, that is not the problem. It is your wisdom that is not enough. If you think I am lying, let me ask you, as small as your income or your salary is, do you have any financial record of how you spend your money? Do you have any budget for the income and the salaries that you earn? Or you just spend it and you still claim it is not enough? That is why I say, and I keep saying, the money may not be enough, but your wisdom is still not enough. If you want to create wealth, you got to put something aside. I do not care your tribe, your country, or your language. The important thing is this: that you must develop a savings culture. The standard when it comes to putting something aside from your income or your salary is usually 20%. But like Sam Adeyemi will always say, if you can't save 20% of your income or your salary, then start with 10%. If 10% is too high because of your expenses and your responsibilities, then save 5%. And if 5% is still too high, then put aside at least 1%. I have come to realize something, that it is not about the amount I save, it is about the habits. And I found out that the moment I was able to put something aside, no matter how small, that I put aside a certain percentage from whatever money that comes into my hand, I found out that I was able to be in control of my finances. I could tell where my money went to, what I did with certain amount of money, because I was able to put something aside at all cost. No matter how small it is, remember, it is not the amount we are talking about here. The most important thing in developing a savings culture is the habit. The habit is the most important part of it. In this African society, I do not know about the Western world and some other parts of the world, I have come to see the mistake that people also make when it comes to this saving. You see, I have had people that save for rent. Some people save money to pay their rent. Some people save money to buy car. Some people save money for their wedding. Some people also save money for vacation. I have even had women that save money to buy expensive hairs, to buy expensive jewelries. You see, they save money from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, and the only place that money goes to is to rent, to vacation, to car, or to anything. But not of these, there are things that they put their money back into ever use income. You see, it is one thing to save, but your intention of saving, if you want to create wealth, is another thing. If you save money without an investment mentality, it is still a money mistake. Because I have heard of people who save up from January to the end of the year, and then you ask them, what did you do with the money you saved from January to the end? And they will tell you, look at what I did. And when you look at that, you find out that that thing in itself is another liability. It does not bring back money into their account. So, like I said, one thing is the habit of saving, and secondly, the purpose of your saving. On this series, we are teaching you wealth creation principles. And so, if you want to truly create wealth and all you save for is for liabilities, then you are still making a money mistake, even though you are saving. If you are saving, and if you must save, you must save with an investment mentality. Personally, I have two accounts. One is an investment account. I don't touch it. I only build that account. I also have a savings account where I can reach out whenever I have needs. Then I have an emergency fund at home that I put aside for utility bills and some other emergencies. You must save with an investment mentality, and you must also remember that saving must be a habit. It is not about the money, it is about your habit. I took out time to calculate, as I saw on a WhatsApp platform that was sent to me, that if you save certain amounts of money on daily basis, that this is what you will get at the end of the year. So let me share that knowledge with you. Based on the kind of currency you use from wherever it is you're listening to me, if you save $50 of your income every day, either $50 of your salary or your income, every day you will have, at the end of the year, you will have at least 12,500 in your investment account. If you save $100 of your currency, at the end of 365 days, you will have 36,500. And if you were to save 200 on daily basis, then at the end of the year, you should have about 73,000. Then if you save 300 at the end of the year, you should be having about 109,500 or so. And if you save 400 on daily basis, at the end of the year, you will be having 146,500. If you are able to save 500 daily from your income or your salary, at the end of the year you will be having 182,500. And if you have the capacity to save 1,000 naira daily from your income, then at the end of the year you will have 365,000. You need to find your financial bracket within these things I have listed, and you will see that it is possible to put something aside at the end of every day or at the end of every month. It is all up to you to look for your financial bracket in these things I have just listed, so you can start your journey towards wealth creation. Remember, it is a cyclical world. There will be times of abundance, there will be seasons of plenty, and again there will be lean times. What you do with your money in the time of abundance will determine how your lean time will look like. If you spend the plenty that comes into your hand in the time of plenty, you spend it carelessly because you believe that that season of plenty is a careless money. Point of correction: it is not the money that is careless, it is you who has a careless mind. And I have come to find out that money is a karma. Money remembers how you disrespected it in the time of plenty, and it will pay back. Start developing a savings culture now and save your future. So, like, come away again next time. Remember these two valid and important points. One, that it is not about the amount of money you save, it is about the habit. The habit is more important than the money. The habit will help you to control your finances. And then secondly, that it is not just saving. You must save with an investment mentality if you have the intention of creating wealth. It's like, come away again next time with another common mistakes that people make with their money that you also should avoid. Thank you for watching. See you in our next video. Thank you very much.